Hello. Right, I am live. This is my second, excuse me, my second live on YouTube. And the last time I had technical issues and was talking for 10 minutes and couldn't get the microphone to work. So I started again. So I've got loads to tell you this week. I hope the tech's going to work because always a little bit nervous when I don't know what I'm doing. So, excuse me, sorry, frog in my throat. Um, so you can tell I'm not on the narrowboat this week. I've been away for the week with my sister-in-law Donna, and we have been. Oh, I'll tell you what we've been up to, but I'll just tell you where we are first. So we're at a lovely cottage in Melton Mowbray, which is in Leicestershire. That's my hometown. So, home of pork pies, Stilton cheese, market. It's a proper market town. And this cottage is a friend of my mum and dad's. Um, and my mum used to stay here before she passed away. So it's just really lovely to come back. It's in the middle of a field, basically. So it's really, really, really nice. And the cottage is perfect for Donna and I. We've got, it's all open plan here. We've got 2 bedrooms and there's a massive table, well, kitchen island here. So we've set that up as our cutting and pressing station. And we've got a table over there with our sewing machines on. There's a big cabinet that I took all the ornaments off and set up as a little haberdashery. So we've got ourselves organised and we've been here for the whole week. We're going home tomorrow. Um, it's been a busy, full-on week. So Sunday we had the Scrappy Dash Quilt Challenge, and my sister came up for the day and we sewed, and I had the did a Zoom. So there's been 11 of us on the Scrappy Dash Quilt Challenge, and it's been really lovely. Excuse me. Not very good, is it? Let me just have a drink. So there's been 11 of us on the Scrappy Dash Quilt Challenge, and we everybody sends me pictures of what they've been working on in the week, and everybody's been inspired by everybody else. So we started off with till rolls, and we've done some applique, and there's been log cabins. There's been all sorts. It's been great fun. So this Sunday is the last one. And I started it last year. I'm going to do it again next year. It's not going to be a very big group. I like it because it's just a nice community feel that we've got. So um, that was the start of the week. Then on Monday, Donna and I started the Mega Christmas Quilt, and that's what it's going to be called, the Mega Christmas Quilt. That's coming out in July. There's 25 blocks to it, but that's all I'm going to tell you. We finished the quilt top on, well, I can't remember what day it was. I think it was Thursday morning. It looks stunning. We pinned it up and it looks absolutely stunning. I'm so pleased with it. There's so many possibilities that people can do with that pattern. Make table runners, cushion covers, big it up, big some of the blocks up, make all the blocks, switch the blocks around. It's a big pattern, but it's a beginner pattern. So it's for it's squares, half square triangles, my normal style. Sorry about this. My normal style, and yeah, it's going to be good. So that is going to go to the long armor. I've never sent a quilt to a long armor before, so that's going to be something different for me. So, oh, excuse me. Let me see if I can just put myself on mute while I just have a little cough. Right, there we go. Hopefully the frog's gone. So the Mega Christmas Quilt is going to go to the long armor, and that's going to be Adele. She's up in the Scottish borders. Her business is called Pear Paw Quilting. And she's got at least 2 long armors, and she's got a beautiful cabin that she's got them in just inside Scotland. So I can't wait to see what she's going to do with the quilt. So I've prepared the backing today. Like I say, I went through all the instructions on her website because I've not done this before. So this is going to be really interesting, and I can't wait to see what she does with it. So the other thing is Moda have provided me with the fabrics for the Mega Christmas Quilt. And I want to say thank you to Moda. We've used the Bella Solids range. We've got some deep greens in there, some gold, bright Christmas red. There's about 11 different colours in this quilt, and you can make it up in, you know, whichever colourway you like. But I just wanted to give a shout out to Moda for sending me the fabric. So that's absolutely fab. Right, so I've got a little list here because I'll forget. There is a new blog this week that's on the website called Finishing Off Your Sewing Projects. So have a look at the website for that. It just gives you a few little tips on finishing off those projects that we've had for ages. I've got 4 ducks that I made, 4 fabric ducks that I made that still need stuffing. The feet are made, everything's they just need stuffing and putting together. They've probably been like that for about 4 or 5 years. So I really need to finish those ducks off. So if you're struggling with finishing projects off and you've got lots of things laying around, just go and have a quick look at the blog. Hopefully there's some like nice ideas and tips in there for you. Behind me is the Hey Sweetie Quilt. This is, you see, this is going to be coming out on Sewing Street first on the 11th of Feb. So I'll finish the quilt top off this week. I had started it before I left home. I finished the quilt top. I've sewn the backing together, and it needs basting now. So I've ordered some wadding, which has arrived. And when I get home, I'll get that basted and quilted. It's not long now to my next show. So I really need to get a wiggle on with that. So it's squares and half square triangles. That is in Moda. Again, Moda have sent me the fabric for this. So again, thank you. And it's in the Spotted by Zen Chic. I've got some pictures on my website, I think, close up of the fabric. If not, I'll pop some up so you can have a look. It's beautiful fabric to work with. What else have we got? Oh, I've been filming for Blockstock. Blockstock is my new blocks that's coming out. The first one came out this week, so lots of people went and downloaded it. I'm like, oh, fantastic. So this is what they look like. I've got some here. I'll just explain a little bit. So this is the one that came out this week. It's called Star of the West, and it's 2 pages. It's free if you subscribe to my newsletter. You've missed this one now, but it's £2 if you wanted to go and buy it off the website. It's only 2 pages, so there's 9 coming out in the series. So if you do want some free blocks, subscribe to my newsletter today, and the next one will be out in a week's time. I'm doing it every other week. But look, this is the layout. Everything's really, really simple. And on the back, how to make a half square triangle. And there is on each one a different mock-up of what the quilt will look like. So there's a few in the series. So I've been filming for those. I'll show you the blocks made up, not all of them. But here are some of the blocks. I've used some nice bright colours, so hopefully they'll show up lovely on the filming. On this, I've used Makawa Spectrum. I think it's the Makawa Spectrum. Hope I've not got that wrong. Lovely. So nice and bright. So they're big blocks. It's called Blockstock. So if you want to subscribe to my newsletter, you'll get the next one for free. What else? So I've been filming all of those. Filming stresses me out a bit, I've got to say. But being here and having all the electric, a nice big space, and not being on the boat, it's not been so stressful. Yeah. What else? I think that's nearly it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about sewing with others. So Donna and I have been sewing together, and my sister came up as well. We're all sewing together, and I just love that we've all got different styles of being organised. So I'm a bit like, yeah, let's just chuck that over there, and then we'll sew it all together. And they're very neat and tidy and very organised, and I get each row done. And I like to sort of like batch sew. So I'll do lots of. I mean, they'll do the chain stitching, chain piecing, but I'll get blocks of things made. Whereas my sister, she will get a row and she'll label it, put it all together, and then stitch that row together. But I just think it's really nice to see how everybody else sews. And I do think I am a little bit disorganized when it comes, not disorganized in my business, but a little bit untidy when it comes to my sewing. So that's been quite interesting and good fun talking about. Well, don't forget, we've got the Facebook group, Made on the Cut, and that is a lovely community. It's growing every day. It's I post things that I do like a poll on a Monday, which is quite good fun. I share other people's YouTube channels as well, so you can get to see. I introduce other people that I've met over the years and their YouTube channels. What else we do? Like what are you sewing on a Wednesday? What have you finished on a Friday? That kind of thing. So there's lots going off there. It's called Made on the Cut. It's in the description below. So come and join us if you want to. There's lots of today, isn't there? You can tell I'm not used to doing this. So back to the boat tomorrow. And we've got to trundle everything down the towpath. So I bought my big sewing machine with me. I bought too much stuff with me. And yeah, so Mr. Perks is going to help me at the other end and get everything loaded back onto the little boat. So next week I'll be doing my TP's weekly roundup from the little boat. And there was something else I was going to tell you. Oh, the retreat. So we've got a small retreat. There's places for 10 of us, no more than 10, at Hurds Hill, Regency House in Somerset. It's beautiful. Did a Christmas in July retreat there with my friend Kerry Padmore from Living in Loveliness. And it's just a lovely venue. Big classroom that's nice and bright and airy. And then we've got the run of the house, basically, with individual rooms. There's a couple of chefs on site. The food is amazing. They make everything from scratch. And it's a big old, like a manor house with amazing furniture in and pianos everywhere. So that's on the 7th to the 9th of March. We've got one spot left now, just one. So if you are interested and you want to join us, then, or you've got any questions, please give me a shout or have a look on the website. There's lots of details on the website with pictures as well. So yeah, just one spot left. It's £400 for the weekend. It's 7th to the 9th of March. So I would like to get that spot filled. And yeah, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching TP's Weekly Roundup. And I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And if you do like this video, please press the like button, and I'll see you next week.